Okay, part three, y'all. Like I was saying, there was the only woman throughout my whole life that ever told me that I was pretty was my step grandmother. You would not believe that this man came out of this woman, even though they looked just alike. I used to go to her house. I used to always, we call her grandma. I mean, that was the only grandma we had. And I would go to her house and she would say, baby, go outside the yard and play. I said, my mama said, I can't go out the yard. She said, you just a child. You just a little girl. Go outside and run up and down the street. I said, no, my mama gonna beat me. I can't do it. And then my mom, I mean, I was just like her. I was her little Barbie doll. She would just dress me up. I was her little toy. And she would let me wear these 5-inch high heel white shoes, 5-inch shoes. And my grandma, my step grandma said, you just a child, you walking around in those shoes. Well, I couldn't go out the yard. And then I had my step aunt. She was very supportive. um, she those are the only two women that you know complimented me. And I don't know, I think my mom and my step cousin, I think they resented it because I don't know. um, I know that whenever my step aunt would pay me some attention or compliment me, I think I was still in my mother's fans. I think my step grandmother and my step aunt, I think they were her fans. And I think, I don't know, maybe my step aunt would give me compliments, maybe because she knew it pissed my mom off. And I think that maybe all the other little kids around, since my step grandmother always called me pretty, all the up, maybe everybody else was, I don't know, maybe they was resentful. And then maybe my step cousin, I don't know, her mom always said nice things to me. And then they did not like the way my step grandmother and my step aunt, they did not like the way that my mom would treat us. And it's like, and when I think about it, that man, he was my stepfather. He wasn't a good man, a good man, but like the Bible said, like snakes be good to their kids. He was good to his kids, the kids he had with her. And he was good to his daughter, but he wasn't good to my mom kids. So it really wasn't my mom. She was the bad person. But when my stepfather passed away, she treated my siblings that she had with him, my 3 siblings. That's another story. She treated them worse than she treated us. The whole time we was growing up with that man. In the end, when he passed away, my mom treated my siblings that she had with that man worse than she treated us. So at least he treated his kids well. That's just another story. And I will have to, that's like I'll go into that later. But anyway, the yeah, so I think and my step cousin and my my mom would entertain my step cousin and my step aunt. We were entertaining the way my mom was competing with me. And when she and my step cousin come back, my mother would tell my step aunt, I'm gonna stop saying step. All right, my mom would tell my aunt something, then my aunt would tell my cousin, and then my cousin would come back and tell me what my mother told my aunt. And my mom was entertaining them, and I was defending my character. I was defending myself. Everything my mom said about me, I would, defend myself. They knew my mom was jealous of me. My siblings knew my brother. My brothers used to say, "Oh, did mommy do that?" She would always compete with me, and it's a shame. And that's it's a shame. Why you competing with somebody you think very little of, less than? And I don't know, the the grandmother, the step grandmother. And then I never knew I was pretty. I never really found out until after she passed away. And I was going shopping in the store with the man I was married to. I had my last kid. I was going shopping, and then the lady seen him with. I just had a son, and I had this little Aprika stroller. She said, "Oh, you with the pretty girl?" So I asked the guy. I said, "Well, why she call me pretty? Why you never call me pretty?" He said, "Well, why you never call me handsome?" Well, he had a point because he was handsome. We just didn't talk to each other like that. But anyway, and then I look back, she just would stare at me and say, "Oh, you're so pretty, baby. You so pretty, baby." And then, and then my aunt would always say, "One thing about you, whenever you gain weight, you always gain weight even. Your weight, you don't gain weight in one part. You gain weight all over your body. You carry your weight well." And sometime when my mom would really, really hurt me really bad, I would call my aunt, my step aunt, and I would tell her, and she would say, "Oh, that bitch didn't do that to you. That bitch made me sick. She shouldn't be treating you like that." But anyway, all the rest of my step cousin, the women, the females in the marital relationship, all these women would gang stalk me, and they was envious of me. They're in, because I'm the chosen one. I'm a leader, and it's like wherever God wanted me to go. The reason why I didn't. I mean, I was trying to make it. I was struggling. I was trying to make it as an entrepreneur. And I see why God held me down, because if I were to get where I was trying to go while I was in the relationship with the people in the marital relationship, or in a relationship with any of them, they would have been profiting off of my journey, off of my success. Now none of them are in my life, and I'm going to tell my story, so nobody is going to profit off my journey, because I know where I'm going, and I'm going somewhere. And if you do come with me, you kind of come, and when you come with me, are you that person that treated that woman? Are you that in-law? Are you that mother? Are you that sibling? Are you that son? Are you that step cousin? Well, where I'm going, if you come, and you're gonna have to come clean. And hey, just people don't want to admit who they are because they're not willing to change. They don't know how to change, and they're scared to change. And only thing you got to do is admit what you've done wrong and own up to it, so that you won't fall back into it. You don't want to go back into the same trap. Well, anyway, I'm going to release these videos, guys. Okay, I'm done.